That's how I start my stream. I don't know how you guys do it. Oh, this is a good voice. This might be my new streaming voice from now on. Hello, everyone. It's the Flipsider. Welcome to. Oh, they're not gonna like that. They're not gonna like that voice. Dude, are we kidding? You're not gonna like it. All right. I'm gonna close this now. All right. Did I post my Discord? Yeah, I posted in it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Everything's good. Everything's cool. Everything's cool now. It's cool. Why isn't it music? No. Okay. Well, whatever. Select the character I just created. This is my old character, which I recreated out of habit, but then I realized I don't really want to play it. I want to play a different character. So now we're playing as Mithra. I picked a name that everyone will appreciate. I gave it some thought, and I came up with the perfect video game character name for the flip side. It's good when I call myself the Flipsider. It shows humility. Alright. Oh, maybe I'm not allowed to play. I've only tested it out on my laptop. Wait, hold on a second. Uh-oh. Maybe the server is screwed. Well, let's just wait. I was logging on fine before, but it's very high traffic today because this server just launched today and there's 20 billion people playing. This is the biggest event of 2022. Nobody can believe it. All the major news networks are covered. This is big. Hi, Molecule. I just said hi to you in Macaw's stream. Now look, I'm streaming. Yeah, we're looking at a loading screen. How beautiful. Maybe we should play some Dungeon Magic. Or we wait for this to load. Oh, thanks. It's good to be back. Oh, okay. That was probably just a fluke. I'm sure it's gonna work next time. Maybe I'll just exit and restart it to make sure. Maybe it doesn't like when I'm streaming. How are you doing tonight, Mr. Monica? Well, Saturday night. I was at a convention today. I worked. Today I actually worked for money. I sold goods to people. Sold goods. In downtown Chicago. Oh, well, not exactly downtown, but close enough. Rosemont. It was good. It's good. It's good. I was enjoying watching the Fire and Ice though. That was yes, I did sell some comics. That's what I sold. Okay, that's the launcher music. Click on the game. All right, game is launching. Yes, hit accept. I don't know what. I don't know why there's no music. At least the resolution is good. Oh wait, is it actually? Yeah, it's fitting into the stream properly. Oh, there it goes. It loaded molecule. Yeah, I sold some comics. It's a small convention, and oh, so this is, since I'm starting with a new character, we get to see the game from the very beginning. Have we ever seen this before? Final Fantasy XI MMO from the beginning. Let's watch. The game looked amazing. I must play. Well, it's just watch all this shit. It's just footage from the Ralph Bakshi animated movie Fire and Ice, but I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I mean, it's an FMV game somebody made out of the footage, but it did look like it was pretty well cobbled together out of the footage. But of course, the footage would be amazing because that movie is extremely good looking. I forgot how good it looked, and I like Bakshi stuff. I really like Wizards, Lord of the Rings. I think I've talked at length before about how much I like the Bakshi version better than the Peter Jackson one. That's probably my favorite Bakshi. But Wizards is really good, and you know, Felix the Cat is really good, or not Felix. Felix the Cat is good too. That's not Bakshi. Fritz the Cat, and I don't know, whatever else he did. Hey Skittles, I'm feeling better. I feel almost normal. How are you feeling, Skittles? My sickness didn't con pretty good. Oh, that doesn't quite work. Con norm. Skittles, do you like the name? The name of my new character I've chosen. You recognize this game, right? I think the graphics are enhanced in this version. I mean, well, who knows how enhanced they might be? Because it's like, I think there's a new texture pack in here. I'm not sure. I'm always suspicious of people just throwing new texture pack. I don't know, but well, I guess we'll just see how it looks. I mean, it looks pretty good so far, I guess. Did you see any of Fire and Ice? Macaw is streaming it right now. If you get bored of my stream, you can watch Macaw skills. I want to go outside and fight. Blah, 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 whatever. These parts of Dungeon Magic look much better. Yeah, maybe you'd prefer to watch this than Dungeon Magic. I really like Dungeon Magic. Like, it's a lot of fun, but I would imagine it's probably not that... It's probably not as interesting to watch it as to play. I think that's the case with dungeon crawlers in general. The problem with dungeon crawlers is the grid-based movement. Like, it's just kind of hard to follow, even just moving around the maze. The tilde. Oh, I see where she is. I don't remember her being... Oh, okay. I guess, is it because I'm starting as a Mithra in this city? She has a different starting point. And the music that's playing is like, I don't know where they got it from, but it's a different version think a lot of the music is like different versions. Oh, they got Christmas stuff. They got the Christmas stuff going on too. This game's launching during Christmas, so to find Matilde. Conned FF11, that's true. You should be. Oh, there's a Moogle here. Starlight Celebration. Well, I don't have any money. You want to give me some money? Wait, where's Matilda? Wouldn't she be here? Goblin Merrymaker. Did these guys give me any free stuff? Oh, there she is. You watched a lot of it? I have to get back to my people. Yeah, you did watch it. Did you ever? Have either of you ever seen the Fire and Ice movie before? I forgot how good it looks. It could be Vashki's best looking movie. But you should watch it. You should watch that and check out maybe Wizards. And if you've never seen it, maybe check out The Lord of the Rings. I kind of don't like the new font. I think the font is the texture pack too. I'm not a big fan of the font they chose. Well, I don't know. It's okay, I guess, but I prefer the original one. But I don't think you can mix and match it. I don't know. Well, you probably can if you have technical know-how. Or maybe there's a simple way. This dude's dressed up like Sam. This is the NPC is normally not dressed up like that. Okay, well let's ignore sand people and just head. Let's just go ahead. Let's just go kill things right away. Alright, we can start with an onion great axe. That's good. Look at that great axe, pretty great. You seen the Bashi Lord of the Rings? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember exactly if we talked about. If you said your opinion of it, but you can't possibly like it as much as I do. It'd be very difficult. Worth the purchase? Well, I mean, if you were impressed by what you saw, you should definitely check it out too. I need to rewatch it too. Apparently, I was going through and like rewatching a bunch of Bashki stuff and watching stuff I hadn't seen before, like Fritz the Cat. But I'm not making this up. But you know, then I got distracted by other stuff. So there's still a few Bashki things I have not seen yet. Look, Moogles! Mary Starlight. Sign me up! Okay, that sounds like too much work, so... No, maybe later. Oh, you liked it? A rose who tends to leave performers overact their movements, which gets old? That might be true. Also, that movie is a very weird mix of, like, rotoscope animation, live action, and some of it is just, like, actual animation as well. Like, non-rotoscope. It's a very weird mix, but... it doesn't necessarily hurt the movie for me. It just kind of... I think it's very interesting. I think it's very creative and weird. I mean, the weirdness is not necessarily hurt. The last half hour does drag. Because, you know... and it does feel cobbled together in some aspects. And the first hour is the strongest. But still, I'd rather sit through the first hour of Lord of the Rings, the Bashki one, than... a single minute more of the Peter Jackson ones ever again, because I can't watch those Peter Jackson movies anymore. Just can't. A brand new server at level 1, a brand new server. Now, by the way, you're about to be in for a shock, because take a look around. There are other people here, and quite a lot. Wow, the battle music sounds very different. I believe you can actually enable the normal music.
But so these are all like, I guess it's, I don't know if it's all fully remixed music, but apparently a lot of remixed music. Now the version of this Ron Fair music definitely did not need a remix. It's like an amazing track. But this actually, it sounds pretty similar to how it sounded before anyway. That's fine. So this server, Horizon, it's shaping up to be a big deal in the world of Final Fantasy XI, which I know is a world that all of you care very deeply about. Yeah, this. A lot of people have been talking about this server because I guess like a bunch of all-stars of other servers that's basically decided to come together and they're going to make the ultimate server. And the popular Final Fantasy XI servers are the ones, as you may remember. The popular ones tend to be the legacy servers that sort of simulate what the game was like. I'm resting now because my health is gone. What the game was like back in like the before times when it was like difficult and more grindy. And you know, I mean, it was very grindy, and then they reduced the grind. But they, after a certain point, they kept reducing and reducing the grind more, and it got to such a crazy degree that like, the grind, it became nothing. Like, you almost practically just start at level 99. Is what it's like on the proper server. And the game is like most of the old endgame stuff is like invalid, and it's very bottom heavy, like most MMOs are. Hey Dan, modern gaming. Check out these modern graphics. Wow, impressed? I mean, it's pretty impressive looking. Just look. Uh-oh, dingbats! Oh god, I'm gonna run to this tunnel room and kill it. Blammo! Give me my level up. Yeah, the level up gives me free health refill. So now we can it saves us from one rest. It's good. Good, Dan. Dan, alright, so let me begin my explanation of the server again. From the biggest Horizon, it's called Horizon. It's kind of a big deal in the Final Fantasy world because it's like people are saying this is going to be the ultimate Final Fantasy XI private server. So it still kind of borrows the idea of, it's not a legacy server. It's not trying to be like, it's not trying to copy an era of like an old era specifically, but it's going for like the feel of a legacy server with like the difficulty and sort of feel of the older Final Fantasy XI. But the twist is that they're gonna like fix a bunch of things and add some custom kind of things. But like not too, I mean, it's gonna be fairly close, but they're gonna add some stuff that was added like really late in the game, but like they're gonna adapt like when after the game was changed to like level 100 cap, they're gonna add some of that stuff, but they're gonna adjust it to a level 75 cap. I do feel better, Dan, thanks. I was feeling under the weather. Yeah, I felt very bad on Wednesday and Thursday. Especially on Wednesday, I woke up with 102 fever. I just woke up and I was so tired. I woke up and I was like so tired. I like got 2 cups of coffee. I went through my usual morning ritual. I got my yogurt and my coffee. And I was so tired, I was like, I better have 2 cups of coffee. I'm so tired. But then I drank the coffee, and I noticed I wasn't getting any less tired. So I just went back to bed. And then the next thing I knew, I woke up, and all of a sudden I had 102 fever. And I almost died. Maybe not, but I just stayed in bed all day, and then the next day I went down to like 101, but I still felt I was very sore and tired, fatigued for about 2 days, and then Friday, even Friday, the fever was gone, but I was still like feeling very tired all day. Yeah, 102. Somebody told me that there was a flu going around. Apparently, there's like a flu. Is it like a new super flu? Is it the new COVID? Well, it wasn't as bad as COVID. Oh, I had forgotten to get the new flu viruses. I don't know if that would help. Who knows? Hey, it's me, Demo. Flip-faced. I was worried I wouldn't be able to go to the convention because of the fever, but it ended up not really. I was able to go. Did I say? Wait. Oh no, I guess was it Tuesday? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I guess it was Tuesday when I had first, and then Thursday. Yeah, because Friday I was able to. No. Yeah, no, it was Friday. Yeah, okay. No, it was Friday. It's not really important. Because Friday, see, the thing is, I still was not feeling better on Friday. That was the first day of the show. But I was feeling good enough that I went down and I, tried to submit my name for a table anyway. But luckily, I was really not feeling up to, working on Friday. But luckily, they gave me the runaround anyway, and I didn't end up getting a table till today. But that kind of, in this case, that actually kind of worked out just fine. Because I was really not feeling up to it yesterday, but today I was, and the small convention, I did okay, I made a little bit of money. Just made a little bit of money. And every little bit counts though, right? How you doing, Demo? How's your weekend? I didn't do COVID test. I'm already better. If it was COVID, then it was the same as any other flu, which I guess is the goal of the vaccines, right? So they're working. But probably it wasn't. I've already had COVID. I mean, you can get it again, but it's not likely, right? I don't think it's. Maybe I'm wrong about it. I'm pretty sure it's. Even if you do, it's not going to be as bad. This is probably just no. I mean, based on the symptoms, it's just a normal flu. There was no weird symptoms. But I wasn't really concerned about it being COVID anyway, so I didn't bother to get any kind of test. If I had never had it before, I probably would have. Did I level 3 already? Oh, dude, I'm already level 3. Look how fast I'm leveling, Demo. Cell Saga, what up? Cell Saga, fellow Final Fantasy XI. Everybody salute fellow Final Fantasy XI player. Cell Saga. Put him down in your Excel sheet. Final Fantasy XI players. Feels like there's like a little bit less people now. Because like, when I logged on this morning, like, every one of these enemies was disappearing as fast as they were spawning. But it's probably because more people have leveled up now. How many people are on the server? Let's just see the number. 425. Well, on the launcher it said like 3,600 were playing, so that must not be fully accurate. Yeah, according to what I saw, 3,600 people are playing in the server right now. That's a lot. What is that about buying a robe? Oh, somebody cured me. Thanks, whoever. Is that you, Demo? Did you cure me? Do you see all? Oh, did I did. Oh, that was just in this zone. Oh, that's a rookie mistake. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's all. That's just in this zone, of course. 3,600 people. That's a lot of people. On the private server that we had been playing on, you know, every time you saw us playing Final Fantasy XI, like the last couple of years, Eden, which was like the most popular server until this one, there's usually like between 600 and 800 people. Give you some perspective. There's probably still more people on the official server. I don't know exactly how many there is now in the official ones. There's probably still more. But I mean, this is a huge amount for a private server. A huge amount of people. And there's a lot of problems too. Like in the morning, like his server was like going offline multiple times. It's not really, but I mean, seems to be going pretty well so far, though. Anyway, I need to do some adjustments to shit. Like, okay, so for one thing, okay, the windows? Oh, I guess I don't really need to. If not, but I'll do it anyway. Should I worry? I think like it's kind of. I was playing as a thief this morning. Oh, now I'm almost dead. If I die, it doesn't matter before level 5 because there's no experience point penalty before level 5, assuming it's the same as normal, which probably it is. Well, it's a kind of cow with the raid and Jordy as the. It's a kind of cow and Jordy. What do they call that when you get 2 raids at the exact same time? I'm assuming you guys aren't. I'm assuming you guys didn't plan that. Like, pincer raids. You pincer raided. I was a pincer attack of raids from both angles. Oh, I just died. Don't worry, guys. I only partially blame you. Pincer attack. Well, I mean, you guys aren't playing this too, and you're just so excited, right? Probably not. How's it going, guys? I hope you weren't hoping to see more dungeon magic tonight. We still have to finish dungeon magic. I mean, I'm still fully in the dungeon magic and excited to play it. But this private server just launched today, and there's like a ton of people playing it. So we're taking a little break from. We'll get back to dungeon magic. But we're gonna play this game on the first day that it's released. Oh, I should probably set. I should set my home point by the gate. Didn't coordinate the lie. Oops. You coordinated the raid. You forgot to coordinate the lie. Rookie mistakes, Akana Cow. I'm gonna set this crystal as my home point. Now, if I die, I'll spawn there. I'll save myself like 20 steps. How does Final Fantasy XI work? Is Square Enix still running these servers? Hey, Jordan. Good question. Well, you know, a few more people are in here now. Thanks for the raid. Hey, Nigawave, what's up? That's a mysterious way to wave at somebody. Get it? The touched up. Who? Like, where did they get these songs? Did they do them? It's pretty good. Like, if they did them, they're pretty good. But I'm assuming they got them from some album or something. The Zeliard. Oh, yes. I thought about it, and I finally came up with the perfect name for my character. The perfect name for a MMORPG character. They had a music team. Wow, that is kind of insane. They did do a good job then. I mean, I have to admit, like, I thought it was professional music. Yeah, so this is a private server, private Final Fantasy XI server. There's a whole ton of Final Fantasy XI private servers. Actually, there's a ton of MMO private servers. There's just a ton of private servers in general, from what I hear. I don't know a lot about them, mostly just Final Fantasy XI servers, but there's certainly ones for, I assume, World of Warcraft. You can even play games like Ultima Online and like really old MMOs and EverQuest, like that. I'm sure that has a private server. Pretty sure that there's a lot of like even like Demon Souls has a private server as well. You can play you can still play Demon Souls online on the PS3, which I did when we played that back then. But anyway, yeah, this is a new private server that just launched. There's a ton of people on it. It's shaping up to be super popular because these people are really excited. Like they got some kind of like ultimate team together to work on this, and people are very excited about it. I can't exactly explain specifically why, I guess. I mean, just except, I guess, you know, people just thought it sounded really cool because it's still a legacy server. Like, it's trying to be the way Final Fantasy XI was in the old days when it was harder, but it's like it's kind of mixing that with some custom stuff. It's going to add a bunch of new content in, so people are excited for it. So there's currently 3,600 people playing right now at the launch. That's a lot for private server. 3,600. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And I'm starting my new character, Cat Girl Warrior. I'm a warrior. Warriors seem like... Usually when I had played these games in the past, I'd start with a mage, but Warrior seems like a pretty good choice because you stay alive so much longer, you kill so much faster. Warrior's a good choice. I almost went with Thief. I'm glad I changed my mind though. Aw, man. Delay on I couldn't attack fast enough there. Oh, I think the worm spawned behind me. It doesn't matter. Plenty of enemies. Keep leveling up. So you don't get a weapon skill until level 5. I'm level... I think I'm almost level 4. I have to say though that alright, I mean, it's interesting. I think it's interesting that they actually they made the music here for this, and I'm wondering if it's going to be a full soundtrack or like all this. There's a ton of music in like all the expansions. Of course, I think this is launching only with the basic expansion, because I'm assuming only with Rise of the Zealot, which is the first one. Maybe it's not even launching with that. I'm not 100% sure. Because I haven't been following it that closely. Yeah. Level 4! Worms cast... Hey, Horrible Hog, how's it going? Yeah, in Final Fantasy XI, Worms cast magic. That's kind of their way for countering ranged attackers, because worms cannot move in or they're not supposed to be able to move, although in certain private servers they can move anyway, but they're not supposed to be able to move. So if you're a ranged attacker, you can just fight them. You would be able to fight them with impunity if they didn't have magic. They cast earth spells. I mean, it makes sense. They cast earth spells. You know, it makes some amount of sense. That makes sense. Much sense as any other creature casting magic. Wait till I try to do the missions. Oh, they're very different. Oh, is the orc was camped to hell. Oh, I see. Well, don't worry about that yet. I thought you could just get that from like any orc around here. Cell Saga. Would you still love me if I was a worm? Meme. I'm not familiar with that meme, to be honest. Yeah, so basically we're just, we're trying out the new server, because it's... I don't know, I was gonna stream Dungeon Magic, but since this came out today, and like a billion people are playing it, it seemed like the thing to do. It's orc fodder specifically. Okay. Well, aren't there multiple spawns of him? You know that one, Nemo. Wow. There's too many memes out there. I miss the days when meme meant actually memetic, as in something that was viral, meaning if something went viral, chances are you would have heard about it. Now a meme is just a picture with words on it, and 3 people could have seen it, but it's still, you know, doesn't matter how many people have seen it. Well, I guess now meme is just a joke. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. If you don't joke around, you meme around. The joking is for old people. That's not a rabbit. It looks like a jerboa. The rabbit. That's a rabbit. Yeah, that's what rabbits actually look like in the real world of Final Fantasy XI. I think that this is not bad, but I mean it is very cool that they made their own soundtrack, but I'm guessing that in a lot of areas it's probably not as good as the original ones that were composed by Japanese professional composers. Like this one, I mean this is actually very good for an amateur. Well, I don't know who they got to compose it. But I think the original is better, for sure. But I mean, like, this does sound like it was done by a real orchestra. I guess it probably was. The battle music is weird, though. The battle music is weird. It's very quiet, which is kind of strange. I mean, this sounds relatively close to the original Ron Bar song. Meme these days is like a viral joke. Hey, Ditolix, what's up? It's been a little while. How's it going? I remember you, Ditolix. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Did I play this back in the day? I sure did. Yeah. I mean, you can kind of tell that by the fact that I'm playing it now. But yeah. Although I've heard that, you know, there's people, sometimes in these private servers, people will be trying Final Fantasy XI for, like, the first time ever. It's happened before. Yeah, you can change it back to the original music, but I do want to hear all the new music, what it sounds like. So, I mean, for now, I'll listen to it. What's the difference between original server and private? The original server is, like, the server that is used by the actual game, made by the actual game designers and developers that they run. In other words, the official. And a private server is not run by the official developers. It's run by fans. It's basically a fan server. Maybe it would be more intuitive if you describe it as like official and fan server, because that's the difference. Although, fan servers can be run pretty professionally. I mean, to have a server like of this scope with this many people playing, it definitely does seem like they've done a professional job. And remember, they're not allowed to make money off this; they're doing it for free. It just shows that some people care very much about Final Fantasy XI, even after all this time. It was a pretty darn good game. What's the difference between? Oh yeah, I read that. Man, I gotta remember to... Wait, there's a couple things I wanted to fix. What was it again? Did the music just mess up? The windows. Hold on, let's see. Let me just do it while I'm fighting. It's automatic. Oh no, not that one. Window width, like about like that. No, like that. 8. Let's make it 6 lines. Maybe 7. Oh, get that guy. Ah, too late. Forget him. And then window 2, and that way I can have a second window. Wait, oh yeah, turn on window 2. Wait, where is it? Vertical. Horizontal. There we go. Window 2. And 7. There. And yeah, by default, the second window is just used for like filtering all the shouts into that one box. I guess that's, you know, it's a little bit more organization. That's good. Window organization is good. It certainly seems like a game. It does seem like a game, doesn't it? A very good game is what you wanted to say. Well, you can't, I mean, it's right. It's very, like, in the early levels, in the very early levels, very early stages of the game, it's very simple. You just run around and you kill things to level up. Do they differ from the original? Yeah, they usually do differ from the original, like, in many ways. One of the ways in which they differ is that usually they're an approximation because they don't have access to the code of the original game. So there'll be many things that are like kind of different. They'll try to approximate it as best they can, but many things will be like a little bit different, like stats of monsters and stuff like that, or maybe the way or AI. But then the other way in which there'll also be adaptations on purpose. I was just, as I was saying before, the legacy server means that they're trying to make it like an older version, because MMORPGs are always evolving, so legacy means they're trying to make it more like an older version. And then custom means that they're trying to do their own like version of the game, like they're making changes for fun that, you know, whatever, that they think are cool. Or sometimes they'll be like fixing things that they thought were unbalanced or adding new things or whatever. Am I level 5 now? So I have provoke. So I should make a macro for that. So making a macro is, in this game you customize your own buttons, or commands, for the buttons. And you can have many of them. Your first MMO was Anarchy Online. I don't really remember that too well. Well, I never tried that. Obviously, I don't totally remember what that was. I remember the name. I don't remember anything about it. Maybe now we could venture out and kill harder monsters that are level 5. Maybe. Although, it's probably still more expedient to stick to easy monsters. I might kill a little bit harder monsters now. Oh no, my inventory's been full for a long time. Oh, darn it. Oh, I don't have auto sort on. That was the other thing that I wanted to do. Forgot about that. Although I'm not sure if it actually, I need to confirm it's actually working. You were in love with it, but your friend was not? You wish you could have played it back in the day. So you ended up not playing it because of your friend? Detalix? Terrible. Detalix, that's terrible. Wow, you were robbed. I thought you were Demo Core first. I was about to say Demo because of the name color. But I caught myself. That was close. It's getting a decent experience for killing this guy, which is like only easy prey. Loaded. Yeah. Star Wars Galaxies. I remember Star Wars Galaxies, I never played it. But I do remember that being popular at the time, as you'd expect. See, now I provoke so I can, like, get these guys a little bit quicker. And I probably need to rest. Just go ahead and rest now. Music broke. Oh wait, there it is. Got multiple big guys with this worm. What is that talking about? Dan, what's that all about? Explain my quote. I never played Star Wars Galaxies. I did, you know, dabble with... I never really liked other MMOs that much. I never found another one that I liked that much. But I tried stuff like The Secret World and Star Wars... Not Galaxies, but Star Wars... was it? The BioWare Star Wars MMO. I really didn't like at all. Secret World was kind of bad, but it had some aspects that were kind of cool. But it was kind of bad, mostly. What else? I tried Guild Wars 2. Didn't like it at all. I did like Terra, though. I tried Terra. Terra's pretty good. I only played it a little bit. I wish I'd tried some of the classic ones, like Ultima Online. Like, EverQuest, I never really wanted to try because I just thought it looked too ugly, and I still kind of do. But Ultima Online is kind of... It's kind of a... At the time, it seemed like kind of a scary game, because, like, anybody could, like, kill you and take all your stuff. But that's also kind of cool. Oh, is that from Panzer Dragoon? Is that quote from Panzer Dragoon? Okay, I think I get the context of that. Pete Dorr play this? Are you familiar with him? Afraid not. Big streamer. I mean, I don't know really like that many streamers. Oh, I wasted. Ghost Nation. I do play this. I'm playing. Have you heard of Horizon? I'm playing on the new server that just, brand new server that just came out today, and might be the biggest private server ever for Final Fantasy XI. Out of control, Ghost Nation! Raw! Out of control! Post the vibrating flip emote! How much experience am I getting for all these dudes now? This is shit. We're getting a pretty good amount, I think. It's like still well worth just killing these like little worms, big starter worms, even at level 5, I think. At this point, I could get better gear, but I have no money. I'm probably not going to get more money. Oh yeah, good. Okay, so yeah, the auto sword is working. That's good. I mean, we're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna stick with starter gear. I should play Tibia. It's way worse than Ultima. Worse in terms of like harsher. Could it be worse, like harsher than Ultima? EverQuest seems too complicated. Well, then in that case, this might be too complicated for you as well, because the engine for this game is based upon EverQuest. This game is basically, they took EverQuest and they made a much, much better looking game. That's basically what this game is. Which is cool, I don't know, yeah, I think I might prefer the EverQuest style of MMO to World of Warcraft. I've never liked, I did try Final Fantasy XIV, that's another one that I did try. And, I think I've come to the conclusion that I probably, wouldn't like anything that's based on World of Warcraft. This game, yeah, it seems complicated at first. It kind of takes, it kind of has a learning curve to figure out how to play this game. Like instead of the easy, like little click buttons that with icons you get for most modern MMOs, this game you have macros, which are like buttons that you have to program. You have to program your own buttons, essentially, which that's quite a bit more. Yeah, you have to learn a little basic programming language to make your own macros. Yeah, and you have to learn Final Fantasy programming language to play this game. Here, let me delete all these default starter commands that are in here. I don't need. Combat's so slow. I have a lot of love-patient games, just not enough to spend time worth. I don't think it's so much that the combat is slow as the pacing. The pacing in this game is very slow compared to modern MMOs, but I think what you have to keep in mind is that part of the reason why that is just because like modern MMOs hide all of their grind in the end game, and like nothing matters but the end game anyway. I prefer this structure where it's like more stretched out, but that tends to make it feel slower. As for like the combat being slower, like perhaps it feels that way, but I don't think it necessarily is slower. I mean, I'm killing these enemies quickly enough. It really depends on, at least like with these battles. I mean, later on, like single enemies do take quite a while to kill, even with 6 people. Well, it depends on the party and what you're killing. Well, if you've ever wanted to try Final Fantasy, I mean, this is, yeah. If you ever wanted to try, classic Final Fantasy 11, you could try this or Horizon. Not Horizon. Well, this is Horizon or Eden. Eden is like trying to be more accurate to Final Fantasy 11 from like 2007, I think. Whereas this is like, it's trying to be accurate to the feel, but trying to be more custom. But this one is, yeah, I mean, like, it would be really cool to like try this game right now while it's like just freshly starting and there's like tons of people playing now. Anix went online and play. They leveled up again. Good. Level 6 now. Typically in Final Fantasy 11, so what we're doing here, just like running around killing enemies, you need to do this to like around level 10 or 11. I guess usually like 11 maybe. And then you could go Then you could start to like get into. You could start to do experience point parties around a level 11, and from that point on, like all the leveling would be done in experience point parties because it becomes slower and slower to level by like yourself. And like to level efficiently, you got to get in 6-person parties, which is the max amount of people. So most of the vast majority of the gameplay in this game is in 6-person parties. But it's kind of fun at the beginning when you just run around and kill things. Got Pete Dorr, well-known YouTuber. I'm not very knowledgeable about YouTubers. I mean, I have a few things I watch on YouTube, but I rarely browse for things. I don't really pay attention to what's popular. He's got his knowledge of retro games is impressive. That's cool. Good. I don't have a weapon skill yet. Space Kitty Face. Oh, you too? Me too. I've also spent too much of my life in this game. Or has it been the right amount? Well, a lot. Yeah, playing on the new. Have you heard of it? I'm playing on the new private server called Horizon that like just launched. How much experience are these things given now? It's still a good amount. Yeah, I mean, give it a shot. It's very easy to download and try. Like, the installer is very easy to use. So, it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. A lot of time. I don't have a lot of... Well, I know how that can be. I don't have a lot of time this week. I mean, tomorrow I gotta go back to the convention. And this week is gonna be Christmas. So I might not have as much time. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I'll probably have some time. I'll probably be playing this more. I don't know how much I'm going to stream it, because I got a lot of other things I need to stream too. But you follow Pete Dorr, that's cool. That's cool, Gus Nation. 2001 to 2009. Wow, 2001? Did it launch in... Did you play the American version? Is that what you mean? Did it launch in 2001? I thought it was like... 2002? Or 2003? Still getting 60 experience points. Even though I'm like 5 levels above these things now. I'm 6 of them. If you do give it a try, Alex, I'm a mega expert. Ask me all your questions. Maybe you're lucky in this channel of a mega expert. I thought it was 2002, but I could be wrong. Oh, I see. From the US launch, basically. I get it. I played it from near the US launch as well. Like, I think I started playing it from I feel like I might have started playing it from 2003. I kind of played on and off over the years. Like, you know, I stopped playing for a few years and I would like go back to it for some reason. And, you know, I've played a little bit. I've, like, dabbled with, like, the newer Final Fantasy XI. There's, like, some interesting things about it. But overall, I kind of prefer the old-style Final Fantasy XI. From before the Abyssea... before they raised the level cap, basically. Was when I think it was better. Oh, Gus Nation, really? Oh, cool. Well, join if you want to play with me. or around me at least, you should probably pick Sandoria as your starting town, because that's what I picked. I'm in the forest by Sandoria. But you know. And I'd probably recommend the starting jobs you have available, like White Mage, Red Mage, Black Mage, Warrior, Thief, Monk. I would recommend not picking I would recommend not picking White Mage or Thief to start out with, because it'll be the slowest start. And Warrior's pretty good. Monk is the best. Monk is really good to start out with. If you're sure you want to play Monk, but Warrior is really good to start because Warrior is also very strong. And now in this server they start with the Great Axe, which they did in the original server. Yeah, come to Sandoria. Sandoria is good. It's cool. It's a cool starter. I might feel it to be like the best looking starting city and starting area. I think. Yeah, with Warrior, if you start with Warrior, not only is it like you level up pretty fast in the beginning, like to get a quick start, but also Warrior is a very good sub-job with like a lot of other melee jobs. It's very useful as a sub-job, so even if you... By the way, you can change jobs at any time. You can level jobs independently in this game. It was, I think, the first MMO to let you do that, and it's still one of the only ones that lets you do that, where you can like switch jobs whenever you feel like it. Level them independently. So you can always change jobs, but Warrior is a pretty good job to have leveled up. Red Mage is good, but if you're not sure what you want to play, and you're just trying jobs out, Red Mage doesn't really make for a very useful sub-job, so it's not the best choice. Black Mage would probably make a better choice, because Black Mage is a very, very useful sub-job. Because even if you decide you want to play as like a melee character, if you level up Black Mage to level 18, then you get the Warp spell. You could, and that has, that's just very handy to have. It's a very, very good utility spell. I think I need to rest though. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. Since I'm over level 5, I'll lose like a little bit of experience from that death, but it's probably a negligible amount. 100. It's pretty. It doesn't really matter. It's not a negligible amount. In fact, that's not even such a bad thing because I got a free heal out of it, so probably don't really lose much time. So I think that the best starting jobs would probably be like Warrior or Black Mage, in my opinion. But also so those are just the starting classes, but there's a ton of, eventually there's 15 jobs you get access to. And that's just in like the base game. They're going to add more jobs later, but some of the other jobs are stuff like Dragoon, Summoner, Paladin, Dark Knight, Bard, Samurai, Ranger, Beastmaster. Bunch of jobs. This is boring. Corsair. That one will not be in the game until there's an expansion. Until they add the expansion. That's not in the game yet. Oh, These bats are a little bit tougher. I probably shouldn't. They're probably not worth it. I should stick to the worms. In fact, I'm just gonna do this. Wait, I'm gonna do this so that I hopefully don't die again. I probably should have used this sooner. Whoops. I died anyway. But Corsair was my favorite job, though. Corsair is a very fun job. Corsair is a pirate, as you might know. Oh, I should be able to... If there's like a quest you can do or something. Is it this person is the quest person? And it's like a new thing they added. Should probably do that. This is like a new quest thing that they added in the game. Does it? Well, it has, even though this is like a remix music. The music in this game there's something very charming and like comfy about like the game. Both the art style too. The art style and the music. It's still one of my favorite looking and sounding. I mean, it's still one of my favorite. No, it probably is. It is my favorite soundtrack that I've ever heard in like an MMORPG. This is a breeze. Now I need to eat beef jerky. Hey, that's good. Free beef jerky. Free beef jerky is good. I eat beef jerky. Blah, blah, blah. Now it's explaining about checking enemies to see how tough they are. Right now, weapon skills. Do I have a weapon skill yet? Nope. Alright, now I gotta go into weapon skill. I wonder how close I am. Yeah, on the original server, I had a level 75 Corsair. Yeah, Corsair was a really cool job. No, let's not fight the bats. Let's stick to easy enemies. Oh, there's tree ants walking the world? I wonder how... Wait, what's my combat skill at? 0! No, wait. 6! Did she say... Did she say... Is she level 5 or... Oh, well, I am getting combat skill. We don't have the weapon skill yet, though. Just gotta keep going. Get my experience ring. I think I need the weapon skill first, right? No, I'm good. Just talk to her at level 5 plus. Don't need to learn it yet. Oh, okay. Sure, Talix. Alright. Happy lurking to you. I'll be grinding. I'll be grinding a video game. That's what I like to do. Ugh. Yeah, I know all this stuff. 20. Synthesis. Auction house. Now I gotta go check out the auction house. Why did I get this stuff? Oh, was I supposed to make... supposed to craft something? Can't they just sell this stuff instead? Okay, I'm gonna craft a rabbit steak. Whoops, it broke. Oh well, you know what? Forget that. I'm gonna sell my flints. Wait, you can get more for trading them, can't you? Yeah, no. You can... I think I know where you... I don't know. Yeah, I think I know where you can get... I shouldn't sell them. I think I know where you can get more money. What about the crystals? Only 170? Yo. So cheap. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take that money. I'm gonna take that. Okay. How about a single rock salt? Ooh, I can get 10. Perfect. Put up with you. Dead. What about my rabbit hides if I sell them individually, though? Yeah, I know I could just touch it and go back, but... Ooh, you can get good money. How much do you... What is the quest for them? Although I probably need the fame, too, so I should also... Well, I mean, eventually you'll just go trade cabbages. Do you think that still works in this game? In the original game, you can, like... You can... Instead of doing all the quests, you can, like, do certain repeatable quests over and over again to raise your fame to the max rank. So that you get access to, like, all the quests and stuff. Well, I guess I may as well get the first mission as well. Or I don't know if I'm allowed to get a mission yet. Wait, who's the mission person? Oh, and then it seems to be somewhere else. Is it this guy? We may as well get the mission, too. That's the bat, right? Oh no, is that... Oh, is that the hair... The rabbit pelts? Well, how much skill do you get? I accepted the mission to get an orcish axe. Excited. New mission. Alright, well, let's keep killing things. Right, guys? Now I do a little bit more damage because I've eaten meat. It makes my muscles stronger, just like in real life. Asian wastes. Welcome to Modern Gaming. Modern Gaming on Saturday night. I'm playing a modern game. This server just came out today, so this is a modern game. Yeah, I recovered from the shark warp flu. Like, I'm finally free of the grasp of his flu. You can't harm Zeliard. Not yet Asian Waste, but, you know, I'm gonna be getting that surgery soon. Look how many worms I'm slaughtering, Asian Waste. It feels sense of accomplishment. When I kill multiple little worms, it makes me feel as though I've killed one big worm.
Yeah.
Oh no, the art stream has stopped arting. Terrible. Don't have my weapon skill yet. Uh-oh, Fury. Crash talking the music, kind of, not really. Humble Final Fantasy beginnings. Humble yet beautiful. The beautiful slaughter of worms. It's like art. Oh, I didn't finish my sentence. Yeah, I was gonna comment on that. It does have a slow pace, but it is kind of, I always thought it was kind of odd how people thought that the combat was actually slow. Well, one thing that I like a lot better about this game than a lot of games that came after was to make it feel faster paced. They took away the auto attack and made it so that you had to like mash a key to like always be doing a normal attack, which is a terrible idea. It's the worst idea for an MMORPG. Final Fantasy XIV did that. Is awful. I think all those other MMOs that I mentioned do that as well. Dingbats better not. That's them. But yeah, I think, I don't know. The battle, is it slow paced? I think it's not. Yeah, it is slow paced, but mainly just in the sense that you have to. It's just you have to grind a lot of enemies to like get levels. I think that's the main way in which it's slow paced. Tolerable when you're a thief. Is it though? That doesn't really. I'm not sure that makes sense. Because if I were playing as a thief right now, I would be killing slower. It's like maybe it's like a psychological thing because, yeah, somebody said before the combat seems slow, and if your character like animates like they're attacking faster, you feel like it's faster. But even though you might actually be killing slower, Like, if I were playing as the thief, my animations would be faster, but I would be killing slower, so in reality, that's slower. Like, the speed of your animations have nothing to do with the speed of combat, basically. They don't really. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's irrelevant. They don't have shorter downtime between actions. They only have shorter downtime between attacks. They only have a weapon with less delay between attacks, which is completely irrelevant because it only matters the kill speed. It only matters how much damage you're doing over time. It makes no difference how fast your weapon swings, you know. The immediate pace was visibly faster. You must have been tricked or something. But also, like, yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you didn't see me playing as Thief, or yeah, because I started as Thief. I was gonna play Thief, and I was getting annoyed by like how slow it was with Thief, so I switched to Warrior, and it got so much faster. Just in terms of like kill speed and pace, and I had to rest a lot less because I was taking less damage. I was taking less. As Warrior, I'm taking less damage, and I'm doing way more damage. So the pace of like leveling is like way faster. Thief is probably the worst starting job to pick because they're just not a very efficient fighter, and they don't have any particular benefits at this level. Thieves spent. They get decent. They have higher evasion at higher levels, but it's not really that. Not that amazing. Their main benefit, Thief, is just simply getting much better drops. Like, they're the farming class. And they're also very good to have in parties because if you care about item drops, they increase item drops. So that's the main benefit. And they can be decent attackers. They have tricks they can do that control aggro in parties. And with, like, certain weapon skills at, like, certain levels, ranges, they can do pretty good damage. But at this, like, at low levels like this, they are, is probably the, well, next to White Mage, it probably would be the slowest class to start with. The slowest job. Mithra Thief looks comparable to whose pace looked like. It's not. I'm telling you, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. It's way faster. Monk and Fighter are way faster. Just in the early game. Like, there's nothing about Thief that's faster aside just the visuals of your characters. Because you're doing way less damage. And your survivability is like way less. You're gonna be resting a lot more. And that takes a long time in this game. They do get good evasion. Yeah, Red Mage seems like a pretty good starting job. I think Black Mage is probably better, but Red Mage is kind of the jack of all trades in this game. They have decent melee and they have healing and black magic. So as like a starter class, they're probably pretty good. The only downside to Red Mage is it doesn't make a very good sub job later for most jobs. So if you decide you want to change jobs, then it wouldn't have been really useful leveling it up. Whereas with Black Mage, it would be useful with any job. And probably with Warrior, it would be useful for like any melee job, basically. You have to think about like because this game you get a sub job. Eventually, like once you unlock it by doing like a certain quest, you get a sub job to your job, and there's certain ones you kind of want to go with for like the overall best benefit. Healing random strangers, that's always a fun thing to do. It looks moderately paced. Yeah, what I'm saying though is that the looks are kind of irrelevant. It's like the pacing of how fast you're like leveling up that's the only speed that actually matters. Like in terms of like actual effect. Like I don't understand why like Like, if my character was, like, swinging his weapon, like, whoa, like, if you were attacking, like, 5 times a second, but it was taking 10 minutes to kill an enemy, like, how is that a fast pace? Like, that makes... You know what I'm saying? And would you call that a fast pace RPG? Is it stretched horizontally? I think I forgot to fix... No, yeah, it is. It is, actually, because I forgot to fix it. By default, it's... Well, it depends on the window size. Like, I set my own window... Hold on a second. Yeah, I forgot to fix it. I have to go into config and pick the right aspect ratio. Which... Where is that again? Where is that on? Yeah. Let's see, yeah, it should be this, 16:9 for the resolution I said. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. I forgot. That was the other thing I was supposed to fix. Oh, look at all the enemies get taken. Yeah, that's right, Exosaga, yeah. I mean, yeah, Red Mage does have its uses as a sub-job, but it's just, like, not super useful. Compared to Black Mage, which has utility usage for, like, anybody. Relative to showing someone the game. So your point is entirely limited to first impressions, but like even okay, I understand your point, but even in that context, if you're showing somebody the game, wouldn't you want to like give them wouldn't you want to like not completely mislead them? So like if you want like you know, shouldn't you at least explain to them that like if you're judging it based on just simply how fast the character swings their weapon, that's the wrong way to judge it. Like, that's what you should tell them. From EverQuest. What's the combat pace like in EverQuest? I mean, EverQuest is still a relatively grindy game. I'm pretty sure EverQuest is, like, somewhat similar in terms of amount of grinding. But that's not actually the... But with Agent Waste, it just doesn't make sense to call that the pace. Like, the swinging speed of your animation is not the pace of the game. Hey, Sapphire Dude. Oh, no, but good news. There's gonna be more Dungeon Magic in the next stream, probably. Yeah. I think EverQuest is still... I mean, this game was based on... It was based on EverQuest originally. Black Mage is harder because you gotta rest too much. Oh, the red... You do have to rest a lot as Black, but you probably have to rest a lot as Red Mage, too. No, it's hard to say. Yeah, Black Mage can kill really fast. Yeah, I mean... Maybe Red Mage might be faster overall than Black Mage. I don't really know. I'm not too sure. I mean, your melee wouldn't really be that good with Red Mage. I mean, you'd still be having to rely on spells, so I'm sure you'd still be doing a lot of resting. And you'd be taking a lot of damage, too. I don't think it'd be that different. I'm not sure if this is better or worse. Skittles. That's a good point. Me neither, because they're both so good. Actually, this is better. Because, like, this is, like, one of my favorite games, and Dungeon Magic is merely a great game. I do think Final Fantasy XI made it their own. I mean, the main improvement over EverQuest is just the visuals. The presentation, like the visuals and music, are a billion times better than EverQuest. And that counts for something. Red Mage is tanky? At low levels, is it tanky? I mean, we're only talking about low levels. No way in hell you call an EverQuest clone? You wouldn't? I would. But, well, I mean, I've always heard that it's an EverQuest clone, but I've never actually played EverQuest, and I have very little knowledge of it, so really don't know to what degree it is. I mean, and also, like, probably the term clone is being used a little bit loosely, but it is 100% based on EverQuest. I mean, I think they've explicitly said that, and there's like a lot of, I mean, you know, they base the game on EverQuest, primarily. I mean, some people want to like argue that Final Fantasy XIV is not a World of Warcraft clone, but I think it's easy. It could just be, you can call it a clone. It doesn't, you know. I mean, not necessarily an insult. No, I mean, granted. Clone is used a little bit loosely. Back in the day when they thought MMOs shouldn't be primarily solo experiences, which they were correct about. That they shouldn't be. Like, that was correct. It's back when they, like, you know, knew better. It just doesn't really make a lot of sense for MMORPGs to be very, like, games that you, like, run around by yourself a lot. At least, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't necessarily not make sense, but there is a certain, maybe, appeal to it to a certain extent, but... Yeah, I might have gotten the Dungeon Magic Blue. But I built up an immunity to its Skittle, so I should be fine now. Red Rage will survive longer against an orc than a warrior. You mean just from, like, healing himself? Well, yeah, well, I mean, do you mean just, like, I mean, but they would have to, like, keep healing themselves, though, and then they'd have to fully heal. I mean, doesn't, yeah, but, like, it's more, it's not so much, it's not so important whether they survive against an orc as, like, their kill speed against rabbits, I think. Because you're not going to be fighting. You want to, none of the, any class that, like, aggro's an orc is going to run anyway. At these level ranges. On Eden, I wouldn't have run because I would always have a power level at all times. But that's different. You think that Final Fantasy XI made it their own? Well, I mean, I agree. I think that... Of course I agree, and considering it's like my favorite MMO of all time. I mean, I like it. It's a vast improvement in EverQuest. Probably, I would imagine, in every way. Like, certainly in presentation. But I'm sure it's an improvement in many other ways as well. That doesn't mean that they didn't... I mean, it's not really... yeah, I mean, if you just don't want to call it a clone, then we can just simply say it was based on EverQuest. That's fine. I don't understand the point of modern MMOs. Now I agree with you. Well, I mean, I understand the point, I just don't agree. I just don't like it, I guess. But the modern MMOs are very, like, odd, the way that they're designed. But I guess it makes more sense to think of them as, like, psychological traps for people. Because it's all about, like, MMOs are all about, like, they follow the modern game design school of how can we use psychology to keep people playing the video game as long as possible. Like, that's modern game design philosophy of modern MMOs. And part of that is through, you know, free-to-play mechanics or pay-to-win or stuff like that. And part of it is through, like, other game design things, like all kinds of things that they do, like daily logins, or just the basic thing that World of Warcraft does, which is to like take the grind and hide it all in the end game, so that you level so that you feel like you're progressing super fast. But then in the end you find out that the leveling is irrelevant and the whole game is just end game. And then by the time you figure that out, you're already like addicted to you gotta get in the treadmill and get your gear so that you're cool. You don't want to not be cool. Yeah, exactly. Like Final Fantasy, that's one of the design paradoxes of modern MMORPGs, is that they're just single-player games that you just play with other people kind of wandering around you sometimes, and not even that often, because so much stuff is like instance constant anyway, which we brought up on the last stream, I think. Yeah, it's all very online. It's like mount service to online, but not really on. It's like a bunch of people all together being like playing alone, which, you know, could have its appeal. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Crunchy Green. What?
You get done streaming,
What's up?
you go down and clean that. You can pull up the cookie tray that you use.
Oh, I could.
I'm only going to put the cookies on.
Oh, okay. It's very good. Let's see what level. I didn't even notice I'm level 8. Look how fast I'm leveling. Wait, how much experience are we still getting? Still getting 40 experience from these guys. I'm pretty sure they raised the amount of experience you get from the easy from enemies that are below your level, because on at this point in normal Final Fantasy, would not be getting quite this much experience. Like, it would be taking longer. So I think that they made it a little bit quicker. Oh, a lot of private servers. There's a lot of private servers of Final Fantasy XI that just like make the game super fast and like multiply the amount of experience points by like 10 or something like that. But I think those kind of fell out of favor because the main game of Final Fantasy XI just became like that. So there's like not a lot of need for servers like that. Instead, like private servers that are popular now are ones that like bring back the difficulty. Arguably, Dungeon Magic has more content, at the same time. But yeah. This game is slow. This game is slow paced, even compared to Dungeon Magic. Dungeon Magic's not even really that slow paced. Okay, I gotta go downstairs real quick. Do something real quick. I wonder if I'll be okay just like leaving my character here. I'll be fine, right? Yeah. We'll be fine. I can play some different music for you. Wait. Hold on. If I, wait. It's Final Fantasy. Is this? Oh, that doesn't turn off the... How do I, reduce the music? I'll just do it this way. Oh. Was the music, like, overpowering at all? You can let me know when I get back. You can enjoy the sounds of enemies being killed, though. That would go well with whatever music I play. Yeah, perfect. Let me be back in like 1 sec. Uh-oh. It happened. You know, maybe we'll leave the song request playing. For a little bit. In Final Fantasy 11. Which scene was it again? Oh, plot. I don't know about plot. I don't know about plot. Is this good for Final Fantasy 11? Nope. None of these are good enough. This is close enough. Actually, this is... You know, listen to this one anyway. I'm back, Moncule! Sounded fine, that's good. Alright then. I'll do my meat jerky. Wait, gotta eat another beef jerky. Get our meat jerky, I mean, eat the meat. Eat the meat. Gotta keep leveling up. Keep leveling up. I guess our goal is to get to like level 11. And then I mean, we could maybe 12 is a good measure. I don't know. Then we have to get in the party, but we don't have time to do that tonight. But each level makes it slower and slower. So I don't know, maybe 11 is. Keep going, keep killing. These are still giving me 40 experience each. And I'm killing things in like one hit now, so that's kind of good. Still pretty good. Do I have a weapon skill? I still don't have a weapon skill though. You know, I don't think it's showing my skill up in... Is it showing... I don't think it's showing my skill ups anywhere. But I know I'm getting them though, I think. With my combat skill is going up. I did. I played it when it was still fairly new. I think I played it in 2003. Like I think I played it like around a year after it came out. And I've been playing it like on and off since then. This song's got too much violence. Twisted metal music. That's not appropriate. Foresty song. Oh, this song's very appropriate for Final Fantasy XI. This is very appropriate. Perfect. You played Up the Chains? Yeah, I first quit the game around Chains of Promathia, and I didn't play for like years, and then they came back and I guess they came back because of the expansion, the Treasures of Aht Urhgan, which was the third expansion. Came back because of that. It was very exciting. Square Enix, those bastards. I'm sorry about the ocean waste. Can I kill orcs? The orcs that drop those axes? Yeah, I don't know. If I can kill those yet. I don't have a man for the map yet. Use that. Huh. Where's, like, there's like nothing over here. Why is there nothing over here? Like, where's all the enemies? Would they actually, like, move all the enemies that can aggro you and, like, make this area safer? That's no fun. And which are the ones... Wait, what did these check as? Even match. Oh, that's still too strong. Forest hair. They really moved the enemy spawns around a lot, dude. Orcish fodder, that's the ones that drop the axes. I think I might still be a little bit too level to be going after them. Oh, well, I understand that. It's too bad, anyway. Decent challenge. No, I probably better not. Just look around and see what other enemies are around here. Seems like there's less enemies. There's like a ton of enemies around the spawn points, but there's so few enemies around here. Is that because they're getting killed? Beetle. What's the beetle? What's his level? Decent challenge. That means like 6 or 7. Beanbags. Could probably take them down. They're like 5 or lower. Yeah, you can take them. Uh-oh. Orcish Mesmerizer. Maybe they respawn slower here. Like, more in line with, like, the normal pace of... This Orcish Mesmerizer is only level... Oh, what's the guy? He's, like, level 5 or lower. I could have killed him, maybe. Decent challenge. He's probably a little bit too high level. You don't want it. Mouse bat. He's probably doable. Probably doable. Take him, sure. NC Soft games? What are NC Soft games? And is this music too loud right now? I think it should be okay. This music is from the anime Kaiji, which has like one of the best soundtracks of all time. And it's one of the best animes of all time. It's an anime about manly, like it's about life or death gambling and manly tears. There's 2 things I love. It's life or death gambling and manly tears. What? I wanted that carrion worm. Forest hair. I want the forest hair. Get him. Yeah, all this. Gotta get all this garbage. Oh, they're the lineage. I remember Ion. I never played it, but I remember Ion. And City of Heroes. I see. All those games. Yeah, Lineage and Ion both interested me a little bit, but never really got around to Ion. Too busy playing Final Fantasy XI. I'm taking a lot more damage from this guy. What's happening? rest now. And you get more experience. Looking for group orc axe grind. I don't think it makes sense to do that in a group. Yeah, that's true, Asian Waste. Although with Final Fantasy XI, also, you didn't need other character slots as much as you did in other MMOs, because other MMOs you couldn't switch classes. In Final Fantasy XI you could, like one character was every job. They had access to every job, so you didn't really need the character slots as much. It might have been, I don't know if it was more expensive. It might have been more expensive, but today it's the most expensive, just in the sense of like I think it's one of the few that have that have a monthly fee. It still has its monthly fee, which is pretty insane. You recognize it? Maybe you recognize it from my stream. When am I gonna get the weapon skill? Combat. Great axe with 7. Let's see. I should probably rest. I'm gonna have to rest, guys. Yeah, I was probably better off with the starter enemies because I wasn't having to rest and I was getting... You should go back and kill more starter worms, even though it's more exciting to explore over here. But it doesn't... I mean, this is slower. Oh, now this is good music for Final Fantasy XI. This is good. Music that we want. You enjoy that daily, Crunch Supreme? Wow, I want to read your autobiography. If you wanted to play a different server, you had to pay. Yeah, I guess that yeah, I might have done that. This is from Draken. This music is, I'm just playing music from the playlist right now. This music is from Draken. Draken had a great soundtrack. Just playing some different music for variety now. Mostly for your guys' benefit. I should put in the music from Final Fantasy XI that's supposed to play in this area. Where is it though? Huh? What? That music's not even on YouTube? That's not possible. Let me kill this thing. Is it because I spelled it out? I'm not dying. We put in... Oh! My skill ups are suddenly showing. Look, they were not... Oh, were they showing before? They weren't... Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Or did I just... Look how many I just got. Weird. I could swear that. Okay, my great axe reached level 8. I could swear they weren't showing before. Blind. That sucks. Hope I don't die. That was one thing I used to hate when people would call characters toons, and that started from World of Warcraft. Another reason for me to hate World of Warcraft. Can't stand that terminology. Yeah, was it difficult to choose the server you wanted to be on? I sort of remember being able to choose. The mushroom, you want to give him a hug? No, you can't. Sorry. He's dead now. You'll have to give his corpse a hug, Crunch Supreme. How much experience to the... I need to go back and kill the starter enemies. That predates World of Warcraft? Oh, well then in that case, fuck EverQuest. I started punching a little bit stronger little dudes, but they're doing too much damage to me, so I'm gonna go back and punch the littlest dude some more, Demo Core. Just for you. But also for me, so I level faster. Yeah, what color? Are you bug green? Is it bug green, Demo? Or did you get rid of the bug? Brigand, what's up? The 36th anniversary of the Wing of Medulla. Whoa, that's momentous news. Why aren't we playing Wing of Medulla then? I kind of want to play that game again. Wait, why am I... Wait, is my... Oh, no, never mind. Oh, I think I forgot to finish the ring quest. Oh well. Probably do that. Yeah. Last time. Okay. Did you enjoy the bug green? I can kill this forest hare. I can kill him. He's like weak enough. He has low defense. You can kill him. Are you gonna make your hair Christmas tree green and then decorate yourself with tinsel? That'd be sick. You used to call your Diablo 1 characters toons. Why would you willingly do that? That just... But they don't look like cartoons at all. They look like... dark heroes. For right now, I'll put the map command on here. For right now. This will look better. Wait, can I zoom in out? Yeah. Okay. Here's the easy enemies. My favorite. Which still give us like 2/3 of the experience, but they die in like 1/10 the amount of time. And do 1/millionth the damage. Get that 40 experience, gonna take advantage of that. And I think you created World of Warcraft. You remember saying too? I guess maybe World of Warcraft is like popular. See, I always thought it was World of Warcraft because like the characters look like cartoons in that game, so it seemed like it made sense. But Yeah, why? It's such a weird... Like, it's a bizarre turn. I mean... I guess character was too long to say. You can't be saying character all the time, because then your mouth might fall off from exhaustion. Brigand, how are you going to be celebrating Wing of Medulla? Realm Online characters like cartoon experiences. Well, I really wish it hadn't stuck, because that's one term I hate, because it's just I don't know, it's just too silly. It's too silly. Well, yeah, it definitely was a way of not having to say character, because like I said, you know, people hated saying anything more than one syllable. Everything had to be monosyllabic. I mean, you know, people want to... By skipping it again, oh wow. Such an avant-garde way of celebrating. You're really thinking outside the box, Brigham. I respect that. Well, I'm going to celebrate it by promising to eventually play it again, but like not getting around to it. I really do want to play. Wing of Medulla is awesome. It really is like an awesome game. I want to play it again. Hey, this actually sounds kind of like Ron Farm music. This is from Eric the Unready, one of my favorite PC adventure games. It all makes sense now, Asian Waste. Why do I have a tail? I'm playing as a Mithra. I decided to switch it up and play as a Mithra this time, for variety. No more playing boring humans for me, now I'm a Mithra. What do you think about that, Skittle? I mean, they could have just called the characters dudes. They could have just been like, you know, I gotta log into my dude. Let me bring my dude out there. And that would have sounded dumb, but it would have sounded, even that would be less dumb than Toon. What about your bro? I gotta get my bro out there. Hold on a second, I gotta log into my bro. That sounds less weird than Toon. Why am I so filled with hate? Because that's the way you like it. It's the way you like it, Skittles. It's because you're so filled with hate, and I want to feel like you can relate to me. Battletoads music, not appropriate somehow. Street Fighter Alpha music, acceptable. You're filled with guts and black stuff? That sounds very interesting. Let's study that sometime, Skittle. I should probably go get that experience ring now. Now I'm only getting 30 experience at level 9. It still might be worth it to be killing these guys. I don't know. But like at this point, I should have better armor, but it's hard to get better armor. But I don't know, maybe I can manage it somehow. Let's see if I can get something. I'm not actually filled with guts. I'm filled with nuts and bolts because I'm a cyborg. No, I'm not even a cyborg. I'm a robot. Sorry, I'm an android. Yeah, I'm an android, like Data. Oh, you get a free chariot fan. Well, then. I guess I'll get it. Wait. The item. Oh, let's see. Do I do this, then? 0. Oh, wait, but these are all 0. So I'm gonna take the Empress then. Hold on a second, let me just look. Dude, because did they change these? Oh, dude, the music. Wait, hold on, let me pause this for a second. They changed these bands, didn't they? You get 3 charges of it. And it gives you 4,000 experience. These are, I'm pretty sure these are upgraded. 4,000 extra experience. Yeah, I probably should have used this earlier. I would have leveled up even faster. And then, what about the Empress? 1,000 but 10 charges. So Chariot's actually better. Chariot's better, but you get, I mean, you get more overall from Chariot, but it's 4,000, which means you'd have to like play for quite a while to get the max bonus with this. And then what's the Emperor like? 2255 charges? 75%. Is that a faster rate? That's like 11. That's like in the total amount is like in between. I'm not sure if 50%. This is the 100%, but the bonus is higher, and it's the fastest. It kind of just seems like the best. Kind of just seems like the best. We have to go for that. Oh, that's gonna level us up pretty fast. Now let's see if we can get any better armor. But let me see if I can get any money. Let's see if we can get any money at all. Do I possess the sum of human knowledge? Me? Yes. Wait, let's turn the... Let's play the actual town music. With the bagpipes. Let's play the actual while we run around in here. I was programmed to pick my nose a lot. Not a lot, only a medium amount of Skittles. Don't exaggerate. It irks me that Data made that claim yet it's to look up information in Enterprise's computer. Did he make the claim that he possesses the sum of human knowledge? Well, when did he make that? That's probably sounds like a season 1 thing. When it comes to new stuff, I hate everything. That's accurate. Except anime. Anime's excluded. Oh, and I also don't hate new viewers. I like new viewers. There's some new things I like. Anime, viewers, food, Days. I like New Days. New Days that I haven't lived yet. I like there's a lot of new things I like. The quote's wrong. Any episode or movie with emotion chip data does suck. That's still just as true. That's still just as true. Let's just look and see how much the armor costs. Like, bot. That's all that's on the auction house. Wow. Leather vest. Thousands. But I think you can be bought from an NPC for 700, if I remember correctly, if they didn't change that. Let's see. You could get a leather bandana for 500. Yeah, I wonder if there's anything worth buying here. No rabbit mantles on sale. Leather high boots, none on sale. One person bought one for 200. Well, at least he's only implied to be a robot. I mean, like, do you ever actually call him a robot? If it's implied, it's not as bad as... he's just called RoboCop because it sounds catchy, right? The opposite of a cyborg. Is there an opposite of a cyborg? Why do I like New Days? They're full of modern movies. Shows, revamps. Well, because I just don't watch that. Because you can spend them watching and playing old stuff. That's why I like them in some ways. That's the secret. Let's see. No. I don't want to be buying anything from here because it's all going to be priced over the shop, the actual NPC shop. Do I like New Coke? I don't think I ever tried New Coke or New Braunfels. What's a New Braunfel? Should I know what that is? Oh yeah, let's see. Like we could sell things though to try to get some cash. Let's sell them. I don't know how fast these are selling for, but we can see that Smurfall apparently wants to be the first crafter on the server, so he's already began his journey. Hair meat. I'll hold on to this until I can get a stack, I suppose. I'm not getting very much. Maybe I should just sell them for 20. Rabbit hides. 400 now for the rabbit hides. I gotta go turn these in to get some money. Yeah. Let's go do that. Oh no, the music's ending. Here, let it play one more time. No, now let's listen to the music in-game just for comparison. How about that? For the new track. I mean, the new one is honestly, they did a good job with this track. It sounds pretty nice, I think. I think this one they did a pretty good job with. Do I like New Duh Beaches? I love New Duh Beaches. More machine, or was it humanity attack while body interacts with machine? A cyborg is just... I feel like a cyborg is just a mix of robotics and... Or inorganic and organic parts. I don't think it matters whether the brain or body is... which part it is. I don't think it matters, because Terminator is called a cyborg. But also, there's definitely cyborgs. In the Battle Angel Alita saga, all the cyborgs have like human brains, but like mechanical bodies. There's different kinds of cyborgs. In Shadowrun, you have a human brain, but then you have like software. I think you have a human brain, but you have like software installed on your brain. I think your brain has like I think it's human, but you have a cybernetic add-on. I'm pretty sure that you something like that. Wait, what am I doing? I'm not going here. Excel Saga. I forgot to get my ring, but I just got it now. You're gonna have a blast on Horizon? Well, it seems pretty. It's pretty cool so far. The coolest thing about it, to be honest, I don't really know how I feel about the server yet. It's kind of hard to tell at this stage. But it's certainly awesome playing on a new server like this on day one. Like, it's very interesting playing on day one when there's a million people at low level, which I don't think I've ever done before. Like, that's fun. But as for like, I'd have to reserve judgment on how the server is until. But I think it has a lot of potential. Okay, wait. So who's the person that I trade rabbit hides to? I feel like it might be a guy around here. Is there a guy? Who's the guy that I turn is it one of these guys around here that I trade rabbit hides to? Is it Billion? No, it's not Billion. That's south. Do I have any? I don't think I have bat wings. And then the Flintstones, I believe you can trade them to, like in South Sandoria, the person in the pub by the doghouse, I believe. Is that right? Whatever original form was, human or robot? But wait. What's the difference now, Skittles? What are the different terms? Are you talking about what, like between human and android? Or human and... Or not human and... Like, android... Like, you're talking about cyborg versus android? Like, a robot is fully robotic. Or it's fully mechanical. I think I mean, they're not... They're kind of imperfect definitions, because it's just basically defined on however different movies use them. Like, Android... I think Android has been used lots of different ways, in particular. Like, robot almost always means fully mechanical. And cyborg almost always means some mix of like biological and organic and inorganic. Android in particular, I feel like is used just a lot of different ways. And then, was there any other words? What about automaton? Okay, what? I think automaton is just this means like not a live thing that can be manipulated and moved around. Yeah, what about a peg? What's the definition of a peg-legged pirate? How many does he have to have? A peg on his leg? What if he has two peg legs? What if he has a peg leg? Or what if he has a peg hand? Does that count as a peg leg pirate? What if he has a peg head? Does a peg head count? Is a peg-headed pirate a cyborg? The Leather Guild? I don't have to look at the map for the Leather Guild. Excel Saga. That's right, okay. It was over there. I know exactly where the Leather Guild is. You think I'd look at the map for that? Excel Saga. It's a good joke. Bipegged. What about a pirate that has pegs for legs, hands, and his head? But what do you call that? The ultimate pegged pirate? Fully pegged. Fully pegged pirate. You think I've got a peg for a head? Do you call this a peg? Listen very carefully, Brigand. Dork, 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 dork. Does that sound like wood? No, of course not. Which is the person here with the... Is it... I think it's... Sheila? Is it... No. Is it... I don't want to sell anything. Okay, I don't want to do that. Isn't it... Maybe it's Legato. Ah, I knew somebody here. Accepted Flintstones. Or Flintstones. It's the Flintstones. I'm gonna trade him to this idiot. He'll give me money. And then I'm gonna not be as poor. I just wrote that song, guys! Are you trying? Are you... Brigand, are you saying I'm trying to fit a square-shaped flip through a peg-shaped hole? Never mind. Are you saying that I'm 5 pegs short of a fully pegged brain? I think you went the wrong way. Yeah, I know, Excel Saga. I was. No, I'm trading Flintstones. I'm trading in Flintstones. Okay, wait a second. 100. He only gives you 100 gil. But I can trade stacks of these for 400. So this is not actually worth it at all. You can forget that. Who cares about the fame? Should I care about the fame? No. Stupid. I only care about the money. I'll just sell them. Wait, let's go. Can I go to my Mog house? Let's go to the Mog house and see if I have crystal money I can get. I mean, I would get 300 per stack if I trade them to that guy, and I'd get a little bit of fame, but only a penitent man will pass. Only the pegged. Junior, only the penitent. Penitent man. Junior, the penitent man is humble before God. The penitent man. Is it? Wait, it's D-box. Is the shortcut, right? Or does that not work? Does that not work? Yeah. Oh, mailbox. Look at that! I already got money for my crystals. Look at the money I got. Now I have 600 gil. 656 gil. You know what? I will just go ahead and trade the... I'll just trade the Flintstones for the gil for the quest, and we'll take 100 gil less. Because, I mean, I guess with the fame, it's kind of worth it. Plus, we'll get instant gil that way. And then I'm going to buy some armor. He chose poorly. Choose, but choose wisely. I just watched, I think I told you guys before, but I just rewatched Last Crusade and every Indiana Jones. I'm sure we probably talked about it before. But it holds up. It's still a very, very good movie. Very, very, very good. Very good. I wish he gave you a little bit more. Oh well. Okay, let's just give this guy all the Flintstones. Then I can trade all my rabbit hides. How much do you get for the rabbit hides? Wait. Brigand, what are you what are you up to lately, Brigands? And if I asked you lately. Yeah, even Crystal Skull. And I'm on record as saying I think Crystal Skull is underrated. It's definitely the weakest of the four, but it's really not a bad movie. It's actually honestly pretty fun movie. Like it's decent. And I don't know, I think people's complaints about like, oh, it's aliens and, you know, I don't like, and there's too much CG. The CG, I was sort of expecting it to be more bothersome than it actually is, because people always complain about it, but it was really, it's only really noticeable at the end. And like even that it didn't look that bad. Like, and then the other thing, what else do people complain about? Like, Shia LaBeouf is not that annoying. I mean, he's fine in the movie. He was not ever a good actor, really, and he kind of lacks charisma in the part. He's not really super good in it, but he's not nearly as annoying as Kate Capshaw. So, yes, not that bad. I do agree, Excel Saga. Yeah, I really don't know about the new Indiana Jones. I want it to be good, but you just know it's not gonna be. But I'm curious. I'll be checking on it once it comes out. I don't know if I'll see it. I still haven't seen a movie in quite a long time. 400. How much is it, Excel Saga? For rabbit hides? Oh, and then like the nuke thing, people think was like too silly. It's not. I mean, you know, all the Indiana Jones have had silly stuff like the raft and Temple of Doom. And like, that doesn't really bother me that much either. You think it'll be alright? I'll have to disagree with you. I think there's little... Spielberg's not even directing it. I didn't realize that at first. But that's a very bad sign. Although, I mean, he's probably too old to direct. But, I mean, everybody involved is too old. And John Williams also kind of sucks now. But maybe he'll, like, find some inspiration. Although... Crystal Skull has a weak soundtrack. Like, that's one thing I noticed going back and watching Crystal Skull again. It definitely has, like, there's no noticeably good new music in Crystal Skull. It reuses a lot of themes from the older movies. So the soundtrack is not bad. It's good, in fact. But as an Indiana Jones soundtrack, it's weak. Like, the first three movies all had, like, about 1 billion, like, thematic music tracks, which are all memorable. I mean, Temple of Doom only had like 500 million. What am I... Wait, okay, so, how much money do I have right now? 100,000. I passed by the armor shop, but we'll just come back to it. I gotta trade all these rabbit hides for money. Yeah, so that actually might... I think to me, I mean, I'm music obsessed, but I think to me, Crystal Skull, like, the weakness of Crystal Skull is the soundtrack more than anything else, just being really disappointing and a little bit phoned in compared to the first three. Like, if Crystal Skull, I think, had like, as many awesome new... like themes as Last Crusade did, I think people would have responded to it better. Why is everybody huddled around her? Why is everybody huddled around her? Are they buying fishing stuff? I don't know. Wait, who is this? Oh, this, I think I remember. I think this is the rabbit person, right? Her Vipon? Yes. I shall help. 3, how much do I get for these? I could sell 12 of them for 400, I think. Oh, that's about it. It's actually more. That's good. You get a software issue, Brigham? That sucks. The Home Alone soundtrack? That is a Christmas movie, isn't it? I forgot. I didn't fully rewatch it, but I caught about half of it not too long ago, and it's still, like, I still like that movie. It holds up well, it's entertaining. Now I'm getting some money. Maybe it's a I don't know. I'm trying to think like what would be the best armor pieces to buy. I think buying leather armor actually is probably a pretty good value. I feel like leather armor lasts a pretty decent amount of time. Well, you kind of want to have leather armor when you get to the dunes. And if I'm gonna tank, I probably would need leather armor anyway. Okay, let's play some different music again. Ooh, I'll play the other starter town musics just for the memories. Bastock theme is very good as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy leather armor because it's not like it's expensive anyway. Also, speaking of John Williams, he was past his prime probably in like the 2000s. All his best stuff is from like the 80s and 90s, and I guess 70s. I mean, Star Wars is. With the most recent movie with a great soundtrack. With a great soundtrack, it's been years. It's been many years. The most recent one. Oh no, actually there was one. There was one. Neon Demon actually had a great soundtrack, and that was I think 2017 or 2018, maybe even 2019. That was pretty recent. Neon Demon was the last soundtrack I heard where I was kind of shocked by how good some of the music, especially the theme, especially the main theme. There was not really a lot in the 2010. There's a lot more in the 2000s. Aside from like Neon Demon, like a couple other soundtracks in the 2010s that I can recall being about at the great level, not masterpiece. Like I don't know about like masterpiece level, nothing maybe, but like at the great level, like stuff like certain horror movies like You're Next and It Follows, and there's a couple there here and there. Mad Max Fury Road. I remember liking it but not loving it. Like I feel like Road Warrior still has the best soundtrack, probably, but I don't remember the soundtracks to all the Mad Maxes super well, though. Yeah, I remember. I don't remember Fury Road soundtrack super well. But I remember thinking that it was like good, but not really great. Press 714. Like, this is a huge... I have to at least get that. That's a huge armor upgrade. I don't necessarily need these. Let me look at what I'm wearing. Like, this is a pretty big upgrade, though. It's 5 extra defense. And I'm not even wearing a helmet. Did they sell helmets? The leather banana. 3 extra defense. For 457. I'll get it. I'll get it. And this is the music for the starter zone in Bastok, which is amazing. This is an amazing track. Planet of the Apes had a good score. I think I did see the first one, but I don't remember the music at all. New Top Gun. Well, yeah, Top Gun, the original one has a pretty memorable theme. It's not one of my favorite classic soundtracks, but it has a very memorable theme song, at least. I mean, it was used in the NES game, the first one. I kind of want to see that. I might see that movie, the second one, because there's been so many good things said about it. Social Network for its score. I feel like Social Network is overrated as well for its music. This game has amazing tracks. I think this game is like one of my favorite game soundtracks, actually. Oh, that's the one that Trent Reznor did. I think I thought it was good at the time too, but it's not that amazing of a soundtrack. It's good for its time, which is to say, at a time where like nothing is good, it stands out as being kind of good. Why is you think in this? Oh, I'm just playing. I mean, just for the benefit of the chat, I'm playing more different music. We listen to like some of the new music. It's just it's remixed music. We listen to some of the remixed music, but I'm just playing some different music for fun. I'm thinking about what to buy. 5 defense from these trousers. Should I get those? So upgrade to 3 defense. What else can I get here? I don't have a shield. Only 2 defense. Not really that much. For 600 gil. And I'm almost out of gil anyway. So... The leather trousers give me more defense for lower cost. Plus, the leather trousers might be a nice, refreshing look. I think I'll go with the leather trousers. The gloves only give 1 extra defense. It's only 400 gil. But I think I think I'll get the, Whoops, I don't want to talk to this guy. I don't want your stupid quest. Man, I guess I'll get it. Oh, I wonder if there was different music for the cutscene. It's too late to find out. That's why I gotta be careful not to like trigger any more quests while I've got custom music playing. Oh, for your art school project? Your art teachers. Yes, so get the leather trousers. Go ahead and get it. Alright. Did I get them? Oh. Oh, okay. It's cool, it's cool. Now I'll put the old armor away, I'll save it. Do you get a satchel in this game? I think the satchel... I think you do. I think it's unlockable. The Trent Reznor... Yeah, I mean, there are good soundtracks from the 2010s. Like, even I think so. But, like, good, yeah. Great, very... Like, amazing soundtracks from the 2010s are, like, pretty much almost non-existent. You know, like, if you go back to, like, the 70s and 80s, every decade before the 2010s, there's some masterpiece soundtracks every decade. Wait, just do, what would it be? Oh, bank. Right. It's basic storage. Let's put these away. Put these right now. And put those away too. Oh, Inception? Yeah, Inception does have... Well, I would even say it has a very good soundtrack. Yeah, it does. That's true. Inception does have a very good soundtrack. Especially for the time it came out, which... I think that would have been late... Would that have been late 2010s? That would have been late 2010s, right? Alright, spent, like, all the gil, but... I probably should have got a better weapon. I didn't think about that. I should have got it. Oh well, let's have to get more hides, I guess. I should have got a better weapon. Although, let's see. I think there's weapons available at level 5 and 9, theoretically, but I wonder how... They might be expensive. It might not be cost effective. Well, maybe I should look and see how much they cost. Hans Zimmer. I'm not the biggest fan of Hans Zimmer, to be honest, but he has done some, like, really memorable stuff, like the Backdraft soundtrack. And Inception is a very good soundtrack for sure. But I don't know. I'm not his biggest fan. Only the butterfly axe is on sale. Like that looks like 1,000. 19 damage as opposed to 14 with Onion. Onion Great Axe is not that much worse. No, it would have been... It's a little bit pricey, so... But I'll, I don't know. There's the level 9 one is not even on there. Okay, wait. Let's see, let's play... Let's play Saruda Baruda music. That music's awesome, too. This music's awesome as well. Oh, Blade Runner 2049? I thought that that soundtrack was a little bit boring. Like, it was fine. I thought it was fine, but, like, not particularly notable. Eat another meat jerky. I should use the ring, I suppose. Yeah, I should use that ring. Sherry bands. Should use that now. Even though I probably won't get full benefit out of it. It doesn't matter. This is the music for the Winher starting zone. All the starting zone music in this game is like are extremely good. In my opinion. Buy some basic stuff from the shops, might be cheaper. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I bought this leather armor from the shop. I'm aware that I mean, it depends whether it's cheaper or not from the auction house. It depends on, like, how people get it. Like, if it's dropped commonly by enemies, then it will tend to be cheaper than the NPC shops, because people are all, like, selling them. But if people buy it just to sell it in the auction, or they're crafting it, it can be cheaper from the NPC shops, so yeah. But it seems like basically everything is more expensive in the auction house here in this server in day one, because people would have. There's not really an excess of that gear coming from anywhere. You see, you find it boring. It's going for a vibe. Well, you know, I agree. Yeah, I agree that it's going for a vibe, and it does do a perfectly serviceable job of like having a vibe, like a perfectly serviceable job. So on that, it's fine. When this is the actual battle music, or this is the original battle music. I forget if it's the solo or party one. Right into crafting on day 1. Maybe. But it's difficult though because the problem with going into crafting in day 1 is there's gonna be a lot of limits to how fast you can level up, and you have to farm things yourself, and you also it's gonna be hard to like have the financial backing to do that. But some people, I mean, somebody is doing it though. It's just difficult. So what level am I? 9? I think these are giving me like 30 each now or something. Oh, well, now with the experience ring, I should be getting like double from these things, so it's worth killing them more. Stronger enemies. I think I actually am better off fighting these instead. For kill speed. I think the rate of experience is still better off of these enemies. No, definitely not Lethine or Gelspa yet at level 9. I already dabbled in like trying to move south and killing some stronger enemies at level 8, and it seemed way slower. Part of the reason could be that, well, there's on this server they like radically expanded the enemies in the starter areas here. There's like huge amounts of them that spawn super fast, so that's part of the reason why. And they seem to give like a little bit more experience than normal. And the slightly higher tier enemies. Well, although I guess now that my armor is better, maybe it would be worth it to try. I don't know. I think the kill speed of these enemies still kind of makes them better. Yeah, let's just play some random music now. Let's go back to the playlist. Kingsfield music. We need Kingsfield music. That's perfect. I want to kill these bats. I can kill these bats now. They're slightly stronger. Six-second round times. Round times. Never would. Hey, Dreambot, how's it going? See, even these dingbats, which are only slightly stronger, take quite a bit longer to kill, and not for like that much more experience. At level 2, I won't have a choice. Yeah, well, I mean, that's exactly the point where I should move, when I no longer have a choice. That's exactly when I'm planning to move. But it's just too good here. Like, you want to stay here as long as possible, I think. if I get a weapon skill soon. I'm leveling pretty fast. I'm almost level 10. I've only been playing for a couple hours. I mean, the leveling speed has been good. It's been good. Their target is level 11. Initial music is the best. The best music. I think almost all the damage on me came from those wing bats. Does this game still have official servers? It does. They're radically different from how they used to be back in the normal eras that you remember, probably. But it does, yeah. I mean, and they're still up, and there's still a reasonable chunk of people playing, and they still have a monthly fee as well. They're like one of the last of the old MMORPGs to like still exist with a monthly fee. It's not a bad way to, like, if you're ever curious about the game and wanted to, like, have a super casual experience and just check out the story, almost as if it was a single-player game, then playing on the official servers and kind of just smashing through all the storylines might be a cool thing to do. I'm about to get to level 10. Where's those bats? I want to get these bats. I can take these. I can take these bats. Get to level 10. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Space Kitty Face, one of the changes is they made it so you can summon your own party. There's a system called Trust. It's actually kind of cool, to be honest. It's a system called, like, the Trust system. And basically, like, all the NPCs in the storyline, you can summon as, like, your own party members. And they're not as good as real party members could be, but you can basically have, like, your own AI party in Final Fantasy XI now. And it's kind of, I mean, yeah, it's basically a single-player game. It's like you only ever need to party like for like the current endgame stuff in Final Fantasy XI, whatever that is. Most of the endgame stuff has also been like made obsolete, which is probably the saddest thing about Final Fantasy XI. Like up until Abyssea, when they had like about 4 expansions, they had so much content that they managed to somehow all keep relevant. Like they did really, like Final Fantasy XI did the best job of like balancing all of its content and keeping it all relevant of any MMORPG and then Abyssea they changed their design philosophy. When they raised the level cap to level 99, that's when they kind of had to throw all that out the window. So that was kind of the time when the classic Final Fantasy XI. Yeah, you can get Lion, Krish, and Treon on your team. You can. I remember Krish being pretty good. You can get Shanpato as well. Shanpato is like one of the best trusts too. Oh, but the problem with the trust though is to get all the best ones, you have to do like their login campaign. So you have to log in every day because like certain ones you can only get by like getting them when they're like available, which will be like for like annual events or whatever. So you better be logging on every day if you want to get the best trusts. There's a lot of annoying things about not only modern Final Fantasy XI, but like every MMO. All the modern online games do stuff like that. So, well, I'm level 10 now, right? How much experience are these things giving now? Are they giving any? They're still giving. Oh, that gave nothing. Whoops. Have I been getting experience? I'm getting a little bit. Okay, now is time to move. I probably was only getting some from the bats. Now I have to move. You better not attack anything that's too weak to be worthwhile. Phantasy Star Online theme music. Yeah, there was all kinds of things like that back in the day. One of the ultimate bosses, Absolute Virtue, basically nobody ever really discovered how to beat him until they just raised the level cap. I mean, people did discover various ways of beating him, but it was always through like an exploit or a bug. Nobody ever found out the correct, legit way to beat him. Because every time somebody would beat him, it was through some exploit. They would patch it out. It was kind of funny that nobody really ever figured out how to beat him legit. I'm not sure, yeah, I'm not sure if the Pandemonium warning was the same. Did I get any experience for that? No. Oh, I think so. Now we gotta look for something a little stronger. Can I fight this sheep? Oh, Forest Hair I can fight. That I can fight. Interesting to play Final Fantasy XI to Phantasy Star Online 2 music. I'm happy with my new equipment. A new weapon would have been better. Uh-oh. This Forest Hair, is that tough? Even though it's easy prey and low defense? It's surprising damage to me. Well, oh, I have a weapon. I have a weapon skill. Let's see that I got that. Helps a little bit. I'm probably gonna want to rest. No, I think the sheep might not be a good idea to attack. Anybody know what game this song is from? $120 experience. Sounds familiar? Did you ever play the Willow arcade game? It's a really cool arcade game. It's totally different from the NES game. It's a little bit Ghosts and Goblin-ish. Good one. Yeah, a lot of people play the NES one. The NES one is awesome. And it also has a very good soundtrack. You have? It's cool. I mean, you can play through it very quickly. It's pretty easy. not at all like Ghosts and Goblins. I think it's also made by Capcom as well. No, the same music is not in the NES one. And I really don't think this music is in the movie either. Because I've seen the movie a little bit recently. Yeah, I could almost hum the theme. Like the Willow's themes are like that's who did the soundtrack to Willow? That's not John Williams, is it? It's a very good soundtrack. No, it's not John Williams. I forget who did it. But that's a very good soundtrack because it's like I think it's early '90s. Well, all the like every movie had the best soundtrack back then. Oh, my signet ran out. What? I better go back and get another one. It's a cool piece of music, though. Like, it has that sort of sound where it sounds familiar. It has that familiar kind of sound to it that I think just like very good songs do. But I can't really think of like another piece of game music that this is super similar to. Not offhand. Definitely some classic sounding level 1 music. See the theme music for like the movie was kind of like what's it again? Dun 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 bum bum boom boom bum bum boom bum 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 boom bum 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 ba bum bum bum. That was like the main theme, and then let's see. And then Willow's theme was bum 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 dan dan na 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 bum ma 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 ma. Does it sound familiar? Bum ma 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 ma. I don't know if I can play the Willow soundtrack off YouTube or if that will get a mute. It might be okay. I maybe shouldn't risk it. Sadly. I'll just sing it instead. It's as good as like hearing the actual music, right? If I sing it. Na 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 bum bum ma 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 ma. Come on, everybody! Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum, and I forget the rest of it. It's like you were transported back into the movie. The Digimon theme? They say that a really good piece of music sounds familiar even though you've never heard it before. It's just a thing that happens when the song is just really good. It's kind of like pristine clip. A pristine clip of Flip. Dun 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 bum bum boom boom bum bum boom bum 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 boom bum 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 ba bum bum bum. That was like the main theme, and then let's see. Okay, all right. Yep. Sounds just as good as when I was singing it. No doubt about it. Yeah, it's going to take quite a bit longer to get to level 11, since now the enemies are much more spread out and tougher. It takes you back. Takes you back to Willow. The time of Willow. Oh, that was good. That was a quick victory. That one must have been like lower level. Oh, that's too weak. The bats are too weak. What about these bats? Are they too weak? They're not too weak. I can get experience from them. Kill them. Kill. You bats, die. They must be like. What would be the minimum? Is it like 9 levels apart? No, I'm level. Yeah. They might be like level 1 or level 2. Where's this mouse bat? I don't know if it would be. Yeah, I feel like it would have to be level 1. I think it might be 8 levels is the. I think 9 levels is too weak, and 8 levels is easy prey. I think 8 levels apart might be the max. So it must be level 1 probably. This mouse bat. And even with like this much of it, although it could, it's hard to tell exactly. It could be 7. It could be level 2. It could be 7 levels apart. Maybe it's level 2 because he's putting up a little bit more of a fight. And I forgot about my weapon skill. But let's save it for the next enemy. Save it. Much more about that movie than you do. Well, Willow? It hasn't been that long since I've seen it. It hasn't been, I think I watched it like, I don't know, about 5 years ago. The sheep, I think, is probably going to be too... We don't want to mess with the sheep. And we don't want to mess with this orcish grappler, although he's easy prey. But orcs are a little bit tougher. We don't want to mess with him either. We don't want to mess with the goblin over here either. Decent challenge. Definitely don't want to mess with him. Let's turn around and go back. Probably a little too risky to go to the outpost. Let's stay over here. I guess mouse bats are good enough experience points. Orcs give cash. They do, but it's pretty tiny amounts. At least in the original game, it was very tiny amounts. I don't think they would have increased it. And anyway, it's not going to matter if they kill us, which is pretty likely. Maybe, I don't know. Like I might have been able to take the. I might have been able to take the grappler at easy prey if I fully rested first, or maybe not. Oh, wait, let's play some music. Music. The Lord of the Rings soundtrack. The good Lord of the Rings. Perfect. One of my favorite soundtracks from the good version of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, the animated one. It's way better than the Peter Jackson one. To me. But I'm a Peter Jackson. I used to like the Peter Jackson ones, but I just Howard Shore's score. No, I mean Howard Shore's score is not bad. It's pretty good as well, but I think this is better. I think the overall score for this movie. First of all, this theme is like one of the best theme songs ever. It's perfect for Lord of the Rings. The main theme of Lord of the Rings, I was never like super crazy about the dun 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 dun. I don't know. I always felt like it was a little too flat, I guess. The Deed of Ride of Rohan. There are some parts of the Howard Shore soundtrack I do really like. Like the main theme, I'm not crazy about. The theme of The Ring was my favorite from the original, from the Fellowship. But that wasn't really used that much in the movie. The problem with the Howard Shore soundtrack, it's not so much the Howard Shore soundtrack, it's more the way it's used, because the movie is like wall-to-wall music, and a lot of it is kind of filler, and it gets annoying. It's kind of overdone. Some of the themes are pretty good. The theme of The Ring, I thought, was like very, very good, and the third, like the main theme of the third movie was, I thought, was extremely good, and the end credits song, I thought was extremely good for the third movie. And there was a couple like pieces of music throughout that I thought were very good, but I just think that the music's overdone. Like, there's too much music, there's not enough Yeah, the problem is when it's like when they like wall to wall score a movie like that, which should have more feeling of darkness and atmosphere, it kind of just chokes the life out of the movie for me. Which is why, like this, like not only does this score have like really good themes like this, but it also has like really cool ambient and like dark and weird music that, like, at some point sounds like a horror movie, and just overall, I think it's a much more atmospheric, but also more. It's a better score overall. And this is like the one from the Bashki movie is like one of my favorites. Well, at least that theme song is like one of my favorites. Maybe the overall soundtrack is not one of my favorites of all time, but the Howard Shore one to me is like just merely good. But this score is not really the problem with that movie. The problem for me is like the editing and the directing, really. And the feel of the pace of the movie is just, it feels too busy and is like constantly trying to be dramatic, but it also goes on way too long, so it's just numbing trying to sit through the movie. Even if individual scenes are very good, the acting is amazing in that movie. Oh, you're just disconnected. Over-relying music for atmosphere. The best way to have atmosphere is to have like silence, like pauses and silence are like very important for atmosphere, and you need like moments where like nothing is happening, or or just like nothing like dramatic, but we can just kind of like kind of feel like you're in the space of the movie a little bit, like really like it when movies just kind of like follow a character around like a little bit, or give you like some establishing shots and nothing's really happening. Like, just give you a minute to like take in the world, and when it's not like too busy. I mean, but like a thing like Lord of the Rings is like it's trying so hard to fit every little thing in. It doesn't have time for that. I'm gonna have to stop. It's already getting pretty late. I probably should stop. My ring buff will still be on next time I log in, though. The true hero. Yeah, I mean, maybe I haven't really thought about that. Here, do you want to hear my controversial opinion? Yeah, I mean, sure, that's an interesting opinion, but I think my more interesting opinion, Asian Wastes, that I've put a lot of thought into, I think that the true hero of Lord of the Rings was Frodo. Why, you ask? Because he brought the ring to Mordor, along with his friend Samwise. And that's my theory. But hey, that's just a theory. How's did you like that? Pretty intelligent, huh? I didn't just think of that. Bill the Pony. Like, some people say Samwise is the true hero. But Frodo's the one carrying the ring like 80, 7% of the time. So who really is the true hero? Like Samwise just following him. He's a follower. Is a follower a true hero? No, a leader. Leader of the ring. True heroes are the eagles. Guys, no, but do you want to listen? This is my really controversial opinion. I know this is upsetting, but I think maybe the true hero of Lord of the Rings, this is kind of outside the box, but hear me out. The real hero of Lord of the Rings, Gandalf, because he was like a really strong wizard. The server went down? Oh, did this whole server go? Oh, no, I don't know. Maybe. Actually, I don't know if this whole server went down or if I just disconnected. Wait, let me try to log back in. Sam had more character development. It's not always about character development. Sometimes, like, whether a character is, like... If a character, like, starts out being awesome, he doesn't really need to develop. Which is partly a joke, but... no, but, like, you know, okay... The most important thing is the character serves his role in the story, so... Frodo's a static character. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Frodo's entirely static, though, either. Well, I mean, like, character development is good, but, like, also, like, character realization is also good. Like, you know, how well, like, a character, like, is formed, like, distinct, you know? Like, if a character is, like, super, super distinct and really stands out, like, that alone makes a character, like, very notable and interesting, even if they don't have any development otherwise, just simply by just, you know, being distinct and interesting with their personality. And, like, you know, if they just seem thought out or fleshed out or, like, seem, like, realistic, that's good, you know? And then there's also, I think there's like just such a thing as this maybe applies to like writing or it applies to acting or writing. But you know, characters being there's something to be said for like characters like having some sort of like charisma to them, where like you know some characters are just written well to be likable, and that has like that's also it can be extremely important to making you know characters like the most iconic kinds of characters. Although, if it's like a movie, then that has a lot to do with the actor as much as it does with the writing. I think the server might be down. Wait. Or did I just click on... Yeah, I think the server might be down. What? Okay. Yeah, alright. Server went down. That's fine. The timing is fine because I should be probably like getting to bed soon anyway. Gotta go to convention tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. I might stream tomorrow night, but if not, I'll probably go back to finishing Dungeon Magic on Monday, I imagine. But you got to see the beginning of playing on a new stream. That was fun. Well, I mean, that was a very common point of view back then, Mr. Leo. So, I mean, you know, people are a prisoner of what they know. Hey, thanks, Mr. Leo. Thank you. Thanks, Monik. You won't use waste. Don't get sick again. Well, I might have a choice, but I probably won't. I don't usually get sick that often. I don't always get sick from conventions. And I didn't get this one from a convention. I just got somehow randomly. You know. But after being sick, I'm probably full of antibodies and physical defense. So the chance of me getting conned sick are basically 0.01%. More tea with chunks. You know, I almost have used up all of that tea with chunks, as a matter of fact, Asian Waste. Almost used it all up. Did you wanna I mean, well, no, you don't have to get more. Oh, sure. Do they have any if they have any ones with like some kind of fruit in them that that might be kind of nice. Do you know if they have any like maybe app? Do they have yuzu? Oh, the yuzu. The yuzu sounds really good. I mean, citrus sounds good too, but yuzu's edible, right? Is the yuzu edible? Because is yuzu? I'm not 100% sure what yuzu is, but I just had this feeling like it might be good. I think it's like a citrusy thing, right? Mmm. Well, that sounds good. That sounds good. Give you a kick. Sometimes I need a kick. All right. Well, I gotta get going, guys. Like a convention, so I better just sign off. Like a convention, so I yeah, I'll just go ahead and I'm just gonna turn the stream off. So I guess I'm gonna say good night. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon. We'll play more Dungeon Magic. Hope y'all have a good night. Thank you. Oh, okay. Oh, I miss you, Asian Waste. All right. Good night. Happy holidays.